Hey guys, Trey back here at Trey Wolf, and I'm here to bring you a new video in the FIFA 19 Starter Guide series. Today's video is going to be a BPL squad builder and I'm going to be doing a series of these where I do it for the main leagues, maybe do a few hybrids, and this one is mainly, and all of them are actually kind of centered around players that are probably either 80, 81 rated below that, because these are meant to be some people you can get a starter gold squad for. I've done some research and tried to find players that look playable based on their stats. I have not played with any of these, so these are nothing confirmed, but these are people who I think could do the job to get you started in your FIFA career. So we're going to go ahead and start out today, and the positions for most of these teams are going to be 4-1-2-1-2s, just because I love that position. Or the formation, actually, and I just think that it works very well throughout any FIFA. So we're going to go ahead and change our formation here, and we are using Foothead because Foothead is a very reliable website with the FIFA 19 complete database and great squad builder. It's very functional. So we're going to go ahead and start from the back. And guys, in all of these, I'm going to go ahead and leave the goalkeeper out because I have learned the goalkeepers are very wishy-washy. There's Begovic for the Prem that I'm going to put Begovic in here for this one. But the thing is, we don't know the keepers, how well they're doing. So they can honestly be very good, very bad. But we're just going to put Begovic there just because he's all reliable. We're going to go ahead and start in the left back today. Our first guy is going to be this man. I believe his name is Joe Bryan, I believe. Okay, guys, so we're starting out here with Joe Bryan. We're going to go ahead and show you a few things about his stats and everything that I think is reliable. So first of all, 85 pace. I think that's great for a 75 rated card. You're going to be able to get him going up the pitch to follow with you on your attacks. He does have a high attacking work rate with a medium attacking defense rate, which is all right. I don't think he should be that much of a problem. He is only 5'7", which isn't great, but the thing is, his jumping is 92. His strength isn't great, 75, but that jumping honestly means that you might be able to keep him on the back post, and he might not get beat that much. So he's got 72 defense, 76 physical, which isn't that bad considering he's only 75 rated. So for a starter left back, I think he might be a viable option. And also, he's got 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, which is just a nice little thing in case you're pressing forward. Next on our list is our left center back, and we are going to go with Kabasele. This man is of Watford. He is a Belgian, and we can't spell his name. There he is. And I think that he is just going to be a beast because he was at the start of last year's game, and I honestly just really can vouch for him. So right here we got Kabasele's stats pulled up. He's a 78 rated. 70 pace, not too bad for a center back, especially when you're only 78 rated. That 78 defense and 77 physical is going to come in handy. His jumping is 82, which isn't bad. 80 strength, which is pretty nice. That medium-high work rate, you always want a medium-medium or a medium-high if you're going to be a center back. And I honestly think that this is going to be a pretty nice card to use, guys. He's also 6'2", which is a good height. Coming in at right center back, we are going to go with our man Mangala, the Man City man that can't seem to play anymore. I'll never see him play, and honestly, I think that he's going to be a solid option. He is not the fastest, but I believe that he's going to be able to get the job done for a starter squad. So at 77 rated, this guy's got only 63 pace, which is kind of nasty, but also he makes up for 82 physical and 77 defense, which is pretty nice for a 77 rated card. It should be able to hold steady in the back. He has medium high as well as 6'2". He's also got 4-star weak foot, which is nice. You're probably not going to be shooting it with him, but also it just helps with his passing. His physical is 86 jumping, 87 strength, and 89 aggression, which honestly should be very helpful for when you're trying to defend that back line. Coming in at right back, we are going to go with the Newcastle man, Yedlin. This boy is an American hero, and not really, he's not an American hero, but he is the fastest man in America probably, boasting a 91 pace, I believe it is. And for a right back, that is exactly what you are wanting to start out with, especially for a cheap team. And you don't find many low-rated players like this that are going to have that high of pace. It's 93 pace, my bad. 71 defense, not great, but you can probably put, I think it's a gladiator on him or something, or maybe sentinel, and then you should be able to boost him up. Also, 74 physical isn't that bad. 75 dribbling, which is nice. He should be able to push up pretty easily. He's got 86 jumping, 86 stamina, so he'll be able to hang in there for a while. High medium work rate, just like Joe Bryan, so shouldn't be that bad. I think he can get the job done with 3 stars as well. Coming in at center defensive mid, we're gonna have a beast that I think is he's new to the game for the Premier League because he is part of Fulham, but I think his name is Anguissa. I think that's how you pronounce it, but this guy looks like the new Ndidi, the new Bakayoko. Like, his stats look incredible for how low rated he is. Also, if you don't want to call him Anguissa, you can call him Zombo. Honestly, I think that's the one we should go with. But yeah, guys, look at these stats for a 75 rated center defensive mid, 74 pace, 73 defense, 70 dribbling, 84 physical. That is awesome stats. Now, he is meant to be your rock. Stay right in the back heart of the pitch because he's not going to shoot. He's not going to pass around too much. He can pass enough to get the job done. But 84 stamina, 86 strength, 81 aggression, medium high work rate, and 6 foot. That is exactly the kind of guy you want to start out your team with. And 3-star skill move, so you can do a little ones, but 2-star weak foot, try not to use his weaker foot. I wouldn't recommend it, but honestly, this guy is going to be one of the first guys I add to my team. Coming in at the left center mid, we're going to bring in his teammate. I think it's Johansson. Johansson is not a very good player because he is not rare, and everyone hates a non-rare player. But honestly, I think Johansson is just well-rounded enough in his stats to be affordable and useful in your basic starter squad. And we got Johansson here at the 75 rated center mid. He's got 70 pace, 70 shots, 74 passing, 74 dribbling, 67 defense, and 74 physical. Now, for, I think, the lowest rated gold card you can be, that's pretty well rounded, and that's not too bad, especially for a center mid. And just somebody you need who can just pass around and just keep going back and forth with the flow of the game. He is high. He is 3-star, 6 foot, which isn't too bad. 82 stamina, 83 aggression. So honestly, I think he's going to be a slightly hidden gem that is good to bring into the beginning of your team because he can get the job done just for what you need. Coming in at the right center mid, we're going to go with our man Torreira, the new man for Arsenal, the engine. This man is, honestly, his stats I don't think do him justice for like in the game. In real life, I think Torreira is a beast. He plays amazing for Uruguay, I believe. I think he played for Sampdoria or so before he came to Arsenal. And I'm not an Arsenal fan at all, but I do respect a good player when I see it. And I do believe Lucas Torreira does fit that bill. Coming in at 78 rated, he has 77 pace, 80 dribbling, 73 defense, 73 physical, 77 pass, and 62 shots. So his shooting isn't great, but honestly, everything is well-rounded enough to be almost like a nuisance in the midfield and be able to link up your play and be reliable. His balance is 93, and that is just an awesome stat to have for when he is so low rated. His stamina is 85, his aggression is 82, acceleration 81, so he's almost like a little Conte. He's got 4-star skill moves, guys, medium high. So honestly, he's going to act more defensive, and I would have put him in a center defensive role if it wasn't for that Zambo guy. And honestly, I'm wondering if Torreira will be able to push forward enough, but mainly he is my box-to-box guy I want running all over the pitch. And honestly, 5'6", I'm not going to worry about that. I can't knock someone for being short. But yeah, I think that this guy is going to be a low-key beast, and hopefully he's not too expensive. Coming at cam spot, we are going to go with the man Vidra. He's in Burnley. I believe he was in the championship last year, and I think he transferred from, it might have been Derby County. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he was not in the Prem last year. This guy's got decent stats for a cam. It's kind of hard finding a cam that is cheap and low rated. The only other one I found was Barkley, kind of, but I like Vidra just a little bit more just because of his pace, mainly. Now, Vidra is only 75 rated, but he's got 84 pace, 75 shots, 67 passing, 74 dribbling, and 62 physical, and we're not going to talk about the defense. But what I would probably say to add to him is, I don't remember which one it's for shot and passing, but put that passing up, and I think, honestly, he can be a decent cam just to start out your squad with. He's got you can see right here his pace, 86 acceleration, 83 sprint speed, which is pretty nice. His stamina is pretty crappy. His jumping's not good. His finishing is okay, 78. So I don't recommend him a lot. This is probably one of the weakest links, I think, in this team, and honestly, I'm not too sure about him. So as soon as you can invest in a higher one, I probably would. And the only other guy I would maybe say Barkley is good enough to be a different cam. We also got 4-star weak foot, which I did like, and 3-star skill moves, which is okay. And medium work rate should put him pretty balanced. Coming in at the left striker, we are going to have the man Josh King from Bournemouth. Now, this man was a beast last year in the beginning of FIFA. Honestly, I loved his card. He was a nuisance to play against. He was a great goal scorer. And I'm really hoping he's going to do the same this year. And when we go ahead and look at these stats, they're not that bad. You can see he's a center forward, so you might want to switch him to striker. 88 pace, 78 shot, 68 passing, 77 dribbling, 71 physical. That's pretty good. Look at this sprint speed, 91, finishing 81, positioning 80, which is honestly the stats I really love on this card. His stamina's not great. His jumping's not great, so he's not going to be your man in the air. Even though he's 6 foot, honestly, I just think he's going to be a strong presence and that he can just be a reliable finisher. He's got 4-star skill moves with 3-star weak foot. And the only thing I don't like is his medium. I don't know how that's going to affect him. And honestly, in a different variation, I had him as cam. So honestly, what I would maybe recommend to y'all is take Vidra out, put King in there, put the striker I'm going to put next, and then put maybe Andre Gray or somebody else as another striker. And for right striker, it's not Andre Gray because we just mentioned him, but it's going to be the big man, Mikel Antonio, the man from West Ham, our second favorite team. And Antonio was the hidden gem striker last year. Everyone was buying him in the beginning. He went extinct for a little bit because his stats were crazy because I'm pretty sure this is the first year he got bumped from, it was either a right wing back maybe to striker, and honestly, he was amazing. He has 83 pace, 73 shots, 70 passing, 78 dribbling, and 79 physical. His sprint speed is 84, which is nice. His finishing is only 73, which isn't crazy, but for a starter, it's okay. His dribbling's 80 and agility 84, which is nice, which is pretty nice considering he only has 78 dribbling overall. His jumping's 89, his heading's 83, and his strength's 83. So this is going to be your crossing guy. This is who you're going to cross to. High, medium work rate, I really like. 5'10's not bad. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, I think is going to be really good for this player. And honestly, I think Antonio is going to be the guy that you want first in your team for your striker. This is going to be the first attacker you want to get. And the first center defensive guy is Zombo. Now that brings our team together, guys. That is going to be our starting 11. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the bench and bring you 2 players that you can bring into super subs. All right, guys. So for the first super sub we're going to bring in the big man Sissoko. This guy has been a fan favorite on FIFA for a good bit. He has been a rock in the wing, on the center, everywhere because he's so well-rounded. And he got bumped down to 76 because honestly he does not do good for Spurs. But 74 pace, 72 shot, 74 passing, 74 dribbling, and 84 physical is pretty nice. He is a solid center mid to have. And honestly, I would maybe stick him in there over Johansson probably. But the thing is, I think that he's going to be pretty expensive in the beginning because he's so well-rounded. I think he's going to be the most expensive center mid that is low rated. But at stamina 85, strength 87, he can be good. And also, medium isn't too bad. I don't like the fact that he's only got 3-star skill moves and 2-star weak foot for a center mid. I don't like that really much. His finishing is 69, which even though he's got a shot power 85, that 69 finishing is really ugly. His dribbling, he's got 58 balance. He's going to get knocked off the ball. I mean, he's got strength, but he can lose the ball pretty quick. So this is the main reasons I didn't put him as a starter, but I think he'd be a good super sub or a good substitute in case you do want to put him in your starting 11. Okay, guys, and for our last super sub, so get out of here, Sissoko, we are going to bring in the big man Callum Wilson. Now, he is going to be our striker super sub, and he has honestly got some nice stats, and I really went back and forth with him between Antonio, King, and Callum Wilson. And honestly, I'm okay with either one being swapped out for Callum. And maybe be making the super sub. But honestly, I think this guy is just going to be a decent striker for y'all. 87 pace, 75 shot, 75 dribbling, 73 physical. It's not too bad. His finishing is 80, which is what I really like. His shot power is 74. It's not too bad. His stamina is okay, and his aggression is okay. But he has 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, and high medium. So really, what I kind of thought, I'm going to show you my second variation of this team, which the more I think about it, the more I actually like. But what you go ahead and do is put Josh King right here for Vidra. You're going to bring Vidra down here. Let's see if this will scroll. Get him on the bench. And you can put him there for the man, Callum Wilson. And something. And honestly, I think this works better if you bring, you just turn King to a cam. I do kind of like this better, but like I said, King is put as a striker normally, and so this is the second variation of this team that I like, and honestly, I think it'd work out perfectly fine if you want to do that. It's up to y'all, but yeah, this is the starting 11 and 2 super subs that I think would do well for y'all in the Premier League. Also, some reasons I didn't put Wilson on the, or any of them on the bench, is because I wanted to see which ones would be kind of cheaper and looked over. I think Cabaselli, Torreira, and Antonio are going to be the most expensive on this team, but hopefully not. But yeah, guys, thanks for checking in. That is going to be the end of the first video. Please check back, as we're going to bring in maybe a new one every day leading up to FIFA 18 about squad builders. So yeah, drop a like if you're enjoying this. Subscribe for more content. Get coming, God bless. I'll catch you guys later.